Is your one sweet child suddenly morphing into a whiny, entitled monster? Brace yourself, parents. It's not your fault. Your kid's not ungrateful. They're brainwashed by influencers. That's right. Social media is the real toxic parent here. And it's time we expose this digital menace for what it truly is. Let's dive into the cesspool of social media and uncover how it's turning our kids into professional complainers. Picture this. Your tween scrolling through TikTok, bombarded by an endless stream of perfectly curated lives, a manufactured outrage. It's a breeding ground for discontent, where influencers normalize complaining as if it's an Olympic sport. Life's so unfair, they cry, dramatically flopping onto their silk sheets in their mansion. I can't believe my private jet was delayed. And just like that, your kid's brain is soaking up the message that nothing is ever good enough and everything is cancel worthy. But wait, it gets worse. These social media role models are serving up a toxic cocktail of FOMO-induced entitlement with a twist of main character syndrome. Your child is left wondering, why can't I have a viral life? Where's my 15 minutes of fame? Suddenly, your home-cooked meals and family game nights seem like cruel punishments compared to the jet-setting, caviar-eating lifestyles they're seeing online. It's a digital epidemic, folks. Your once grateful child now believes they deserve a standing ovation for taking out the trash. They're convinced that every minor inconvenience is a personal attack on their existence. Oh, my phone's only at 99%. The world is ending. Sound familiar? But fear not, brave parents. We're not going down without a fight. It's time to arm ourselves with some serious media literacy hacks. First up, the pause and reflect rule. Teach your kids to stop and ask themselves, is this real life or is this just fantasy? Bonus points if you sing it Queen style. Encourage critical thinking by playing the spot the sponsored content game. Make it a family activity. Whoever identifies the most hidden ads wins dessert. It's like Where's Waldo, but with capitalism. And let's not forget the power of the reality check challenge. For every complaint inspired by social media, challenge your kid to find 3 things they're grateful for in the real world. It's like a gratitude scavenger hunt, minus the influencer-approved hashtags. Now, I know what you're thinking, but my little angel would never fall for these tricks. Oh, sweet summer child. The psychological triggers at play here are more powerful than you think. We're talking anger, curiosity gaps, and a desperate need for validation, all wrapped up in a shiny filtered package. Picture this. Your kid holding a cancel culture sign, standing next to a crying influencer who just realized their followers aren't real friends. It's a visual that's both hilarious and terrifying, isn't it? That's the world we're living in, folks. But don't just take my word for it. Let's take a quick poll. Is TikTok making your kid a nightmare? Yes, no. I'll wait while you frantically tap yes on your screen. The results are in, and surprise, surprise, it's a landslide victory for yes. We're all in this together, parents. It's us against the algorithm, and it's time to reclaim our children's minds from the clutches of social media madness. So what's the solution? Do we throw all the phones into the sea and move to a remote cabin in the woods? Tempting, but impractical. Instead, let's fight fire with fire, or in this case, content with content. Create your own family influencer channel. Show your kids the behind-the-scenes reality of those perfect social media posts. Film yourself trying to take the perfect avocado toast picture while the dog is eating your shoes and the toaster's on fire. Real life. It's messy, it's chaotic, and it's beautiful. Teach your kids the art of the gratitude flex. Instead of bragging about material possessions, encourage them to share moments of genuine appreciation. Just had the best conversation with my mom that Seal blessed might not go viral, but it'll do wonders for their mental health and yours. And for the love of all that is holy, introduce them to the concept of privacy settings. Not everything needs to be shared with the world. Some memories are best kept offline, like that embarrassing dance routine they'll regret in 10 years. Remember, parents, we're not just fighting against social media. We're fighting for our kids' ability to find joy in the ordinary, to appreciate the small things, to understand that life doesn't need a filter to be beautiful. So the next time your child starts channeling their inner influencer and complaining about how unfair life is, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that it's not entirely their fault. They're caught in a web of likes, shares, and unrealistic expectations. But with your guidance, a healthy dose of reality, and maybe a social media detox or two, there's hope. We can turn this ship around. We can raise a generation that's grateful, grounded, and maybe even capable of enjoying a meal without photographing it first. In the end, it's not about demonizing social media completely. It's about teaching our kids to navigate this digital landscape with wisdom and discernment, to use these platforms as tools, not as life manuals, to understand that the most valuable connections aren't measured in followers, but in genuine face-to-face interactions. So, parents, are you ready to take on this challenge? To become the influencers your kids really need? It won't be easy, and it certainly won't be pretty, unlike those perfectly filtered Instagram posts. But it will be real, and that's what our kids are truly craving, even if they don't know it yet. Let's show them that the best content isn't found on a screen, but in the messy, beautiful, unfiltered moments of everyday life. Who knows? We might just start a revolution, a gratitude revolution. And that, my friends, is something worth going viral for.